Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fight the Illini Insider. I'm Ryan Baker, joined courtside here at the State Farm Center by head basketball coach John Gross. Coach, any win is a good win, especially in Big Ten play, and that big smile tells me you're breathing a sigh of relief after escaping with a 60-58 victory over Penn State, thanks to some heroics from Malcolm Hill. Hits the go-ahead bucket with 4 seconds to go.
No question. I thought our guys had a lot of heroics late. I was very proud of the plays they made late in the game. Thought our defense was pretty good the last 3 minutes. Tate forced the one illegal screen there. That was a big play. Malcolm made a great read. Nana makes a big jump hook late. Malcolm makes a very physical finish there that ends up being the game winner. Nana's affecting the shot there at the end of the game. I mean, I just thought we made plays. Black getting 7 boards. Starks making 3 threes. Colbert getting a tip in. Morgan being physical. Tate had great command of the game. Nunn didn't shoot it quite as well, Ryan, as normal, but still finds a way to put his stamp on the game with 4 assists, 5 steals, and a big-time block.
Tremendous block. It's always a grinded-out game against the Nittany Lions. We know how short your bench is right now, but a little bit of some controversy before the game. You had to suspend some of your veteran players, the 5th-year guy in Ravonte Rice and your redshirt junior in Aaron Cosby. What can you tell us about that?
Well, they're just suspended indefinitely, obviously, for violation of team rules, exactly like I said in the statement. And you know, at Illinois, we have standards, you know, in our program, and I view all 16 of those guys as my responsibility. I love our guys.
It's just like with your kids.
It
you
is. It's no
right?
different. So
love them the same.
Hopefully, you know, we learn from this, make better choices, and then can progress to reinstating them into the lineup.
In the big picture, you improved to 14-8 overall, but 4-5 in the Big Ten with a chance to fit back even with Rutgers coming here on Tuesday.
No question, and obviously we need everybody back out. I think our crowd's been really good all year. It's really been helpful to us, and they've been a big part of our home success so far at 10-1. Now we got to find a way, see if we can muster up the energy, the focus, the concentration, the competitiveness. Our ability to communicate, I think, is really important for this team, Ryan, because that ties us together and connects us. And we got to muster that back up again on Tuesday and come out swinging.
We know the model. Your team showed some toughness and togetherness with this 2-point victory over Penn State. It's a perfect segue into our second edition of our TNT series this season. It's all coming up after the break. For John Gross, I'm Ryan Baker. Stay tuned on Fight the Illini Insider.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
County Market, the official grocery store of the Fighting Illini. This supporting brand is proud to be part of the Illini Fever program.
College. It's a 4-year adventure.
Sure, you learn a lot in class. That's why you're here.
But you don't stop learning when the bell rings.
Today's decisions become timeless stories.
Strangers become lifelong friends.
A conversation ignites a passion that starts a career.
You don't just take a bunch of classes.
You figure out who you want to be.
It's not just college.
It's Illinois.
It's a new era of Big Ten football, and you can be a part of it all season long on BTN.
What kind of speed does he have?
The passion and tradition. The games you can't live without. The moments that bring you to your feet.
Touchdown! What a play call!
All right here. Don't miss the excitement of Big Ten football all season long on BTN and BTN To Go.
And good afternoon. Welcome to St. Louis, the Scott Trade Center, downtown St. Louis. It's the 34th annual bragging rights game. Illinois and the Missouri Tigers as we meet again before Christmas in St. Louis. The Illini come in at 8-3. The Missouri Tigers at 5-5. It's a big game. It always is. And you know it's really big because John Gross, he broke out the orange coat again.
I was going to say, if you thought I was excited 2 minutes ago, seeing the orange coat, I'm really ready to go.
what the jerseys look like.
Here we go.
It's the Fighting Illini throwback jerseys. Look at this. Fighting Illini, they're in white.
I think I'm back in 1989. Now let's play like it.
And this game is underway here in St. Louis. Rayvonte Rice into the front court, left to right, spinning drive in the lane, forced up a 15-footer, and he went in. Loose ball out near midcourt. Kendrick Nunn wins the race. Going to the basket. Cannon flush.
Kendrick Nunn.
Rebound, Rayvonte Rice out the head to Gill. Morgan's in the game. Hill goes by him. A couple of Tigers as well, and lays it up and in. Isabel, good feet inside. Gill Caesar put it up, missed it. Follow is good. By Gann. Here's Nunn, 4-3. Got it. Well, that took care of that. Now to Kendrick Nunn. Left wing gets it to Cosby. Cosby to Starks with 8 to shoot. Starks, left wing, up 4-3. Got it.
Big shot.
With 2, with 1, and the Illini lead here at the half, 32-30 over the Tigers.
It's a heavyweight fight.
Tied at 32, 16-10 for the ball game. Here's Starks, pull up from 15, good. Rebound, Hill saves it, inbounds, off of Missouri.
Great hustle by Malcolm Hill.
Starks, top of the key, dribble drive, pull up from 10, go! Ahmad Starks has found money here in St. Louis. Dribble into the top of the key, zigzagging down the lane, floater in the lane again. Little can't stop. Illinois on the inbound out of the timeout. Rice, top of the key, all the way down the lane. They didn't stop him, and he scoops it up and in with the left hand. Biggest lead has been 6. Fast break the other way. Allen underneath to Williams with a layup, and he got it.
Talk about it, Brian, the next these last 3 or 4 minutes. What team imposes their will, and right now it's Missouri imposing its will on the Illini.
Timeout, Illinois. Starks to Rice. Long three is good! First 3 of the game. On the left wing, deadlocked at 50. 6:14 left. Williams to the basket. Layup, good! Starks in front of us on the left sideline. Starks top of the key, looking for an opening. Out on him, Williams. Pull up from 17. It's good!
Finish shot all day.
Jonathan Williams. The Tigers up 1. Illinois with the ball. Top of the key, Rayvonte backs away. Drives on Gant to the basket. Layup, good! Between the circles, dribbles in front of us to the left wing. Looking for an opening, down the lane, dumps it to Egwo. 59-57 Illinois. 1:40 to go. And now the Tigers can either tie or win it. Illinois won by 1 a year ago. Gets it to Gill Caesar. Back to Clark. Looks like they're maybe going for one shot here. We'll see. Here is a drive. Nope. Clark with a pull-up for the tie, and he got it. From 17. 59-59, and now Missouri calls timeout to set their defense. The Illini with a chance to win it. Rice handling it. 6 for the game. Rice with a pick from Egwu. Going for a win for 3. And he got it. Rayvonte Rice has won the game with a 3. Oh! Can you believe it? Oh, unbelievable! Rayvonte Rice with the win. And they mob Rayvonte Rice at midcourt. They've got a pile going on with cameras everywhere.
Coach told me to be aggressive, and if I get a shot, take it. And I just felt like dude gave me a little bit too much space, and I just knocked the shot down.
And there's the trophy. They've got it at midcourt. The Illini have won 2 in a row.
Unbelievable. Our goal is to have the trophy back in the locker room at the end of the game, and that son of a gun is sitting right here. Great job. You guys had to make it happen. Remember, I told you that, and I'm going to give it to you. And we stepped up and made some big plays. A lot of guys made big plays throughout the game. Everybody contributed to that deal. Total team effort. But all those times that you've been in there shooting, and happened to be him on the one at the end of the game tonight, you were prepared for that hinge moment. When that door was open and it opened, you busted right through it, and you deserve to make it. Ray, you got it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish. Yeah, when you win, it's amazing because you're the one doing celebrating, and you get to bring the trophy to the locker room. You get to take a picture of the trophy, and you just feel so good knowing that the bus ride back champagne.
It's always a good feeling when you can stay at home and not have that sour feeling of that loss. So, I mean, it's been a fun time winning and taking the trophy home.
Illinois finished off non-conference play by blowing out Kennesaw State 93-45. They then headed to Ann Arbor to begin a rugged stretch of 4 out of 5 games on the road to open Big Ten play.
Ann Arbor, Michigan today for a matinee game here on this Tuesday at the Chrysler Center. Jamal Walker has the scout.
That's a fun opportunity for our guys. Obviously, it's going to be a great atmosphere. And to start league play, you obviously want to get off to a good start. And we're on the road for 2 in a row, and we're ready to decide to get it started.
The Fighting Illini entered Chrysler Center looking for their 4th straight Big Ten road win, dating back to last season. For the majority of the game, it looked like they would get it. Illinois led by 6 at halftime and stretched the lead to 13 with 11 minutes to play. However, Michigan would hit 5 straight three-pointers to get back in the game and eventually outlast the Illini in overtime to spoil their Big Ten opener.
Very tough loss. Illinois controlled the game really from the end of the first half, last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half, all the way into the second half.
Illinois' trip to Columbus 4 days later would follow a similar script. The Illini used hot shooting in the first half to build an 8-point lead and went into halftime up 1.
And a slam dunk from Malcolm Hill, and a timeout Ohio State.
The Buckeyes turned up the defensive pressure in the second half, forcing several Illini turnovers that led to easy buckets. The Fighting Illini left Ohio 0-2 in Big Ten play.
Way too many turnovers, 20 turnovers. Now the Buckeyes had 18.
Before their Big Ten home opener, the Fighting Illini received some bad news. Leading scorer and rebounder Rabonte Rice would be sidelined indefinitely with a broken bone in his hand.
It was kind of a fluke thing, but when I saw it, I knew that this probably wasn't going to go the way that I hoped. And follow-up x-rays showed that it was, and so unfortunately that was just kind of a fluke accident. There wasn't really a way to prevent that type of thing.
Ray sustained an injury at the end of practice yesterday, fractured his left hand, his non-shooting hand. Ray will be out indefinitely. Surgery is tomorrow. We're going to get right at it. It's the best thing for Ray. We'll know more on timeline in terms of his return based on how the surgery goes tomorrow. We're certainly very optimistic, but I don't want to present you or anyone with the timeline until we get through the surgery tomorrow.
Coach Gross is very supportive of the medical staff and has great respect for us. He understands when I say you can't go, and we go from there and just move ahead and next man up.
Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to Fighting Illini Game Day, the pregame show here at courtside at the State Farm Center. It's cold and windy outside. We're warming up inside, and the Illini take on the Maryland Terrapins tonight here in the Big Ten opener. This ball game tonight, Maryland comes in at 14-1, 2-0 in the Big Ten. Lauren won the competition during the break to go first on keys of the game.
Well, every now and then you have a game where you just play out of your mind. I mean, I think 2 years ago when Illinois beat the #1 Indiana team, you got to have one of those games that's just better than anybody thought they could play, and that's the only way you're going to beat this Maryland team. Without Rabonte Rice, I'm sure that the inspiration will be a big factor, and that's what I think they got to have tonight.
Without their leading scorer, the Illini focused on defense in their matchup against 11th-ranked Maryland. Illinois held the Terrapins to a season-low 57 points.
Egwu blocks it, leads in, shot blocked by Egwu. Left wing, Cosby up for a quick 3, and he rimmed it. Rebound, Egwu, put it up and in. Looks for an opening, great pass in the corner, Cosby for 3, and he buried it. Left wing, Hill, shoots a 3, got it. Banging bodies with Tchaikovsky, turnaround jumper, Egwu is good. Whoa. Nana with 8.
The Illini opened the second half on a 20-3 run that gave them a 15-point lead.
Reset with 15 to shoot. Illinois up 12 with the ball. Starts for 3. Left wing and he got it. 46-31 Illinois. The crowd eating it up. Tate, top of the key. Nobody guards him. He dribbles. Now he drives for the paint layup. Good.
Great play.
They just left him alone out there, and he said, okay, I'll drive to the rim with a left hand. Tate kicks to Cosby, left corner, rises for 3. Missed it, rebound, Malcolm Hill. Up and in. Trimble drives. Layup blocked by Egwu. Tate drives, kicks to Dunn, right corner, 3 ball. Missed it, Hill with a follow. Malcolm puts it up and in.
They went 8 of 8 from the free throw line down the stretch to seal the win.
1 second left. Jalen Tate dribbles it out. And the Illini have won it. 64-57 over Maryland.
Great job. You really competed your tails off, fellas. I'm proud of you. Really am. I thought we played really hard as we played probably all year, throughout the 40 minutes. You know, I thought guys really, especially defensively, gave a lot more. Gave a lot more of themselves. And that's what it's going to take moving forward. We just finished round 3. There's 15 more rounds in season 2.
It was a big test for us to see how tough we were as a team. I mean, find that news out, a day or two before the game, and we just knew we had to step up and fill in like stats for Ray. We had to have people step up to play defense, get rebounds, because I mean he was our leading scorer and rebounder. I feel like people have been doing a good job of that, replacing him.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
County Market, the official grocery store of the Fighting Illini. This supporting brand is proud to be part of the Illini Fever program.
College. It's a 4-year adventure.
Sure, you learn a lot in class. That's why you're here.
But you don't stop learning when the bell rings.
Today's decisions become timeless stories.
Strangers become lifelong friends.
A conversation ignites a passion that starts a career.
You don't just take a bunch of classes.
You figure out who you want to be.
It's not just college.
It's Illinois.
It's a new era of Big Ten football, and you can be a part of it all season long on BTN.
What kind of speed does he have?
The passion and tradition. The games you can't live without. The moments that bring you to your feet.
Touchdown! What a play call!
All right here. Don't miss the excitement of Big Ten football all season long on BTN and BTN to go.
Illinois began another 2-game road trip with a trip to Lincoln, Nebraska. The Illini struggled to hit outside shots over the Cornhuskers' pack line defense, falling 53-43.
Illinois just no firepower in this game.
When you guys looked at the schedule and the way the Big Ten season started with 4 games out of 5 on the road, and if Illinois wins tonight, they'd come out of that with a 2-3 record. Would you have taken that, Marcus?
Yeah, I think I said that a while back when I looked at it and saw 4 or 5 on the road and looked at the opponents. I thought if you came out of this 2-3, that you'd be all right. I think Illinois might want to try to run a little bit and get some buckets in transition. If you're able to get the ball and just get down the court and start running it and make them run up and down and guard you. And I think if you can get some easy buckets in transition, that'll loosen you up when you do get to the half court and not be so tight and be a little bit more confident when it comes to that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Out top with it, Kendrick Nunn. They sag in down low, much like Nebraska. Nunn gonna try to shoot again, and he rattles in another one. Around a pick, Cosby up for 3. Right wing, and he buried it.
Told you, Brian.
You were right on, Jerry Hester. Rebound, Malcolm Hill. Back to Cosby for 3 more, and he got another one. Look at the bench react to Aaron Cosby. Out top, they find Demp's shot blocked by Hill.
Oh, great
Stolen
play.
by Tate. Ahead to Hill, who slams it in. Nunn goes around his man, bounce pass to Nana, who flushes it in.
Good pass.
Jalen Tate. Tate going the other way. Alley-oop up to Kendrick Nunn, and he slams it in.
Up and away.
Illinois is going to win here in Evanston. Final score 72-67 over the Wildcats.
Great team win. Got contributions from a lot of different guys. Love the process of preparing to win. Okay? Trace, you got it.
1, 2, 3.
All for one,
1, 2, 3.
Finish.
The Fighting Illini returned to Champaign to play back-to-back home games for the first time in 2 months. The largest crowd in State Farm Center history cheered them on in their matchup against the Indiana Hoosiers. Kendrick Nunn capped a great week by scoring 24 points, and Ahmad Starks added a season-high 19.
2 on 3. Nunn. Starks. Left wing for 3. Got it.
But the Hoosiers closed the game on a 13-2 run and escaped Champaign with an 80-74 win.
But that's 3 guys who were expected to be in your top 8 who are no longer there. It's hard for teams to adjust to that, and I think they've done a pretty good job of adjusting to it, and hopefully they'll continue to, especially against some teams coming up that have had their own struggles.
During the Indiana game, Aaron Cosby took a shot to the eye and suffered a retinal tear that would sideline him for the next week, leaving the Illini extremely shorthanded for a matchup against a very physical Purdue team.
Physically and mentally tough for 40 minutes, no energy vampires. We're playing every possession, fighting every one of them. We're playing to the bell.
Scored in 4 minutes. Nunn down the lane, layup, and they take care of that. Pull up from 15 is no good. Rebound, Hill on the follow.
And that block officially makes Nana Egwu the all-time leader.
Thompson with a bad pass, trying to hit Matthias, stolen by Nunn. Pass it to Hill, and he slams it in. Guarded by Hill, feeds the post, knocked away by Morgan. Loose ball, Nunn.
Oh,
left
great.
foot ahead to Hill. 2-on-1 to Black for the layup. It's good. It's good. Starks 30 feet out. Pass to Hill, left corner for 3, and it's good. Got it. And the Illini will have the lead as we go to half. Nunn drives into the paint. Little pull up from 8 is good. Tate out top to Hill for 3. It's good. Kicks in the baseline to Hill, or to Black, who buries it. Ahead to Egwu, and he slams it in. And that may do it. And the Illini have won it. Short-handed and all. Malcolm Hill with us here courtside, and heard about next man up. This was kind of all hands on deck.
I mean, this is one of those days. This is a perfect example of always be ready to come in the game. I think we've been doing a good job of that.
66-57, Illinois over Purdue.
Man, I think I need a trainer after that game. That was physical.
We're probably in a better position this year than we were last year, because last year, I mean, it was tough. It was a 7-8 game losing streak, and we still found a way to be one game away from the NCAA tournament.
I mean, hopefully we got that groove still going. I just want to contribute to my team, help them any way I can. Just do what I'm in there to do my job, and everybody else do theirs. We're going to be good.
Keep focusing and keep getting better. We'll be able to maintain our goals if we keep focused.
Next time on TNT.
It's all happened so quickly. I can't even imagine what it's going to feel like, but I'm definitely going to cherish it, and it'll be a life-changing experience.
Yeah, Schmitty, I mean, he's a great player, man. I mean, he played in high school, and he be smacking them when we out here in practice. So
it's kind of funny because we always know him as a manager, and now that he's in the locker room, it's kind of funny. I mean, we're happy to have him on our roster.